The 30 for 30 episode or series that I'm going to be doing is going to be The Last Dance, which is a documentary series that kind of just goes over Michael Jordan's final season with the Bulls and kind of just his role as a team player and everything that he's done. And so the show is basically about just interviews with Jordan, his teammates, coaches, and just journalists kind of just explaining the series more into his Jordan's leadership, work ethic, and the challenges that he and the Bulls face while he's on his quest for that sixth championship title that he is seeking. The documentary outside of that also kind of just digs deeper into his career, his mindset, the dynamics between his team, and then the relationships with his teammates like Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and then his coach Phil Jackson. And so some of the main themes and messages that kind of just the show talks about. To start off is just his perseverance and hard work. Jordan's relentless drive to just improve and push his teammates to greatness. It kind of just really digs deep in that on how much of a team role player he was and how much he wanted to win. And with that mindset that he had, he bettered his teammates around him, which helped them succeed and be more competitive on and off the court and alongside to the other teammates. And then just outside of that too, his leadership and teamwork, the importance of just leading by example. Obviously, he's one of the greatest to ever play the game, and so just having a leader like that can lead by example to other teammates and to the younger generation is just something that he kind of was really focused into and try to benefit others so that he can teach his skills to others and they could teach what they learn and just pass it on to generations to come. And then his mental toughness and resilience to just overcome obstacles, criticism, and then obviously sports is always about failures and failures always achieve to success. And so just showing his journey on his success with winning and what he was able to do in the time being his career, and then just his mindset within sports and just life. And so how this can connect to physical education, well, The Last Dance enhances growth as a future PE teacher by demonstrating just the role of motivation, discipline, teamwork, and athletic success. With that, I feel like you can utilize that with your students to demonstrate what it's like to work collectively as a team through all activities and to just be that key role leader to help one another out to better themselves with what they are wanting to learn and achieve inside and out of just physical education as itself. This documentary kind of just ties into it, like, PE lessons like a teacher could use. Like for example, is highlighting Jordan's training, teamwork, and perseverance to just kind of spark discussions on setting personal fitness goals, handling adversity in sports, and just supporting teammates. Kind of just utilize what he did in the game to help out others outside of it, even in their own fitness journey and goals that they want to achieve outside of just sports and other things alongside that. And then for just like an application that I can kind of just use into the classroom for a period to kind of just demonstrate everything. So, for example, I could do an introduction, which would be just 10 minutes on just kind of briefly discussing Michael Jordan's career and introducing the concept of resilience and his teamwork in sports and kind of just show how those correlate with what we were going to be learning in class. And then just showing some key moments from that show, The Last Dance, such as Jordan's just work ethic, dynamics, and moments of perseverance where he just shows that he wants to get stuff done and just the shows a grind that he has that helps him achieve stuff. And then outside of that, obviously we'll have a brief period for discussion where the students can kind of just ask questions and reflect on just like what makes him such a great role model and leader and how they can benefit from what they learn from him and translate it into their own so that it helps them out. And they can also do an activity just implementing just team-based skills or challenges where we can kind of just work together collectively as a group. And then after that, we'll have a warm-up where we'll have the students kind of share their takeaways of what they learned about the lesson, how they related it to the activities we did in class, and how they kind of compare and contrast from one another. And then after that, just kind of my own personal reflection on it. I'd say that The Last Dance, that the idea success isn't just about talent, but it's also about just the work ethic, leadership, and resilience. And I feel like that's very key with the classroom and when I wanted to teach and stuff. And that it's not just about being talented overall, but there's more to come too outside that talent, and the talent can only take you so far. But as long as you put in the work and have that great leadership and stuff, it's also going to benefit on top of that talent that you already have. That's going to push you one step further past everybody else. And just kind of Jordan's approach to just challenge and to have his ability to push himself and his teammates into something. It's like what I kind of want to install into my future students, which I kind of can correlate between the two, which is super nice. And then I would also recommend this series to those in the PE field because it provides powerful lessons on just demonstrating real world examples just outside of basketball, but there's so much more to it that kind of goes along with it. And so I think that this overall, The Last Dance with Michael Jordan, just kind of points out just all the key aspects that are just related with teaching and physical education outside of just the work ethic.